Well, I guess I'm not gonna go for a walk. It is raining big time here. If you watch the picnic table, you can see how heavy it's raining. And yes, that is a that's an ice scraper for a car. No idea why it's outside, but if you got kids, you get it. And that is a cat trap because my neighbor, who's awesome, as you can see, that's a farm, right? More or less. So people think it's a great idea to just drop cats off whenever they feel like it. And so we took two up to a place about an hour away because nobody here locally will take cats, trap, neuter, release, unless you want to wait like 2 months. And that's just unacceptable. But anyways, enough of that. I can get going on that and be very frustrated about that. Anyways, so yeah, it's raining. It's raining pretty good, and I forgot to put my grill cover on. Yeah, that's my burn pile. Guess I'm not burning nothing tonight either. So no walk, which kind of stinks. About 14 hours fasted, and I got done with my chores. I wanted to go for a walk. And this little guy is Loki, which stands for Little Orange Kitty, and you can't really tell because of how he's sitting, but he actually has a very distinct pattern in the shape of a heart. We trapped him and his two little sisters. This is a boy, and that's a flip flop. Kids, see, he's like, I've had enough of you. And so we decided there's no way we could give them all away because this one is just too stinking cute. He's really friendly. And the first cat that we had that my wife was given as a birthday present, our first year of marriage, passed away. It was really tough on my wife. And so this one kind of reminds us of him. His name was Meow. Because if you ever saw Super Troopers, you know what I'm talking about.
Sorry about that.
All right, Meow. Hand over your license and registration. Your registration? Hurry up, Meow.
Sorry.
Is there something funny here, boy?
No.
Well, then why are you laughing, Mr. Larry Johnson? All right, Meow, where were we?
I'm sorry. Are you saying meow?
Am I saying meow?
I thought.
Don't think, boy. Meow, do you know how fast you were going? Meow, what is so damn funny?
I could have swore you said meow.
Do I look like a cat to you, boy? Am I jumping around all nimbly-bimbly from tree to tree?
No.
Am I drinking milk from a saucer?
No.
Well, do you see me eating mice? Now, you stop laughing right now.
Yes, sir.
Meow, I'm gonna have to give you a ticket on this.
But
No buts, Meow. That's the law. Not so funny, Meow, is it? Meow.
And so this is Loki, which is Little Orange Kitty. And I know he won't be little all the time, but we've been watching Vikings, the History Channel show, Vikings. And I wanted to name him Floki. But nobody was on board with that. So we ended up with Loki. We could all deal with that. And not the god of mischief, which is Thor's brother, but to us, he's Little Orange Kitty. But aren't all cats like kind of mischievous? So I guess that kind of fits too. And if you're wondering why is there no door, well, because when you have three kids that are just crazy maniacs, sometimes it's easier just to take those out of there instead of listening to them banging it around all the time. The way it is. So, anyways, this is a really different way to start a vlog, right? Talking about cats and kids and rain and all kinds of weird stuff. But it is what it is. So I appreciate you guys here. This is vlog number 3. Welcome to the party. Let's get down to business. What is happening? All right, so it is Tuesday. I've been fasting for about 42 hours, and I'm going to pee on a keto stick. Actually, the proper way to do this is pee in a cup and then drink the pee. No, well, that's not right. You know, people do that. It's actually safe. It's actually sterile. And if you're ever dying of thirst, I recommend you do that. Otherwise, you probably don't want to. So you pee in a cup, and then you put the keto stick in the cup. That's the one of these, right? Go to Walgreens, pick yourself up some keto sticks. These are True Plus ketone strips. There's 50 of them in here for like $10 at pretty much any CVS or Walgreens. You're good to go. So you're not going to watch me pee because that would be really weird. And yeah, but I'm going to pee in a cup. We're going to check out the keto strip and see how deep in we are 42 hours fasted. Okay, so lighting's a little off. I'm going to say it's right around 50 milligrams per deciliter. Got a little help from the Hulk Buster here. And that's a cup of pee, folks. It's really clear if you can't tell. The things I do for you people. Now you get to listen to the sound of me dumping the pee in the toilet. Gross. Everybody pees, right? So listen, get yourself some keto strips. Make sure you're testing on a fairly regular basis. The more fat adapted you become, the less ketones are going to register on those strips. So, you know, typically 42 hours fasted for most people, that's going to be a lot darker. These keto strips are a little older. They're probably, you know, past their prime. And I've been doing keto for like 3.5 weeks, I think. 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. So it's not going to register as strongly as if you were new to doing this. So bear that in mind. This is going to be a really weird vlog if you can't tell. I started with some cats and, you know, now we got some pee and yeah, it's just the way vlogs work, I guess. But I will see everybody on the next clip. Take care. Good morning, YouTube family. It is September 11th, and the only clip that I'm going to share with you today is this one, so that you never forget what happened on September 11th, 2001. Please take a moment today and, you know, have some silence to reflect on all those lives lost for no good reason whatsoever. So this is the last video clip you're ever going to see outside chiropractor's office. Today is the last day I'm visiting them, and I'm a little sad about it, actually, because these folks have become seriously a part, like an extended part of my family for the last 2.5 years or so. And for those of you who don't know, I had a really bad shoulder injury, basically because sitting 8 to 10 hours a day for 8 or 10 years is really bad for you. But that's what I did for my job. And it eventually caught up to me, caused this shoulder to totally lock up. I could not move it, like even like this little bit. You can't really see because I'm in the car. But I've taken a full-time project on, starts next week, so I have to switch chiropractors. I'm a little upset about it. But, you know, these people wish me well. You know, like I said, they've been an extended part of my family. And I encourage you, and I think I've said this before, I encourage you, if you're feeling any kind of back pain, I don't care if you're 20, 40, 60, or 80. If you're feeling any kind of back pain, you need to go see a quality, qualified chiropractor, not some, you know, run-of-the-mill sitting in a retail shopping center, you know, quick, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, give me $50 for 4 visits kind of nonsense. A real, you know, do some Google reviews, ask some friends, whatever. But chiropractic care, if your overall alignment head to toe is on point, then losing weight becomes easier, feeling better becomes easier. You know, a lot of your other ailments, I can't really say will go away, but if your overall health from head to toe is better and your body is in better alignment, you're going to perform better at the gym, you're going to lose weight better, you're going to feel better. You know, they're going to take care of any aches and pains with some, you know, some treatments, regular treatments. And for me, I can honestly say that had I not chosen to go to a chiropractor for my shoulder problem, I guarantee you if I would have went to the regular doctor, they would have put me under the knife for a rotator cuff surgery, which I don't need, and they would have gave me opioids for painkillers, and that stuff is nasty, 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 and super addictive. So I can say with all conviction that going to a chiropractor probably saved me from being addicted to painkillers. And so listen to your body. If you don't feel quite right, chances are, okay, if you're over the age of 20, physical job or not, there's a 90% chance that your spine is out of alignment, out of proper alignment, the way it should be, as God intended, right? So I encourage you, I don't want to get off on like a soapbox, and obviously this isn't a commercial for any particular chiropractor, because I don't even think I've ever even mentioned my chiropractor's name, but find yourself a good chiropractor and go see them on a regular basis. Take care. So when I lay down to take a nap, so does my furry little friend. I think that's great. What is happening Friday night? The house is a mess. Mom's at work, about to make these kids some dinner. And yes, that is a big O's it. I don't know, man. Sometimes you're shaving, dirty razor, you get ingrown hair, bacteria, I don't know, whatever. Listen, I started a new job. I actually went and shadowed all day yesterday, and then about 7 hours today. And between these 2 days, I walked like 20,000 steps. And I figured I would be a lot more active than my last job, even though this one was really similar. But I'm actually pretty grateful for that. Obviously, I'm grateful for the steady income coming in, but I'm also grateful because this is going to allow me to get in the exercise, the movement, I should say, right? Because yes, I need to get to the gym, but at this point, I just don't feel like I'm quite ready. The shoulder injury from way back when, the reason I go to the chiropractor in the first place, and I'd like to, get down to right around 200 before I actually start hitting the gym. Is that right? Is that wrong? I don't know, okay? I promise to be transparent with you guys and never said I had all the answers. I'm doing what I feel is best for me. I encourage you to do the same thing. So I'm gonna make the kids some tacos, get some leftover taco meat. I'm gonna make them some tacos. I'm still fasting. I mentioned before that, the hardest thing about fasting is cooking for other people sometimes, but it doesn't even bother me, partly because I think well, not because I think I like to cook. I was going to say that. Partly because I like to cook. So that doesn't really bother me. But I know that it will be a struggle point for some people. So just be conscious of that. And so when I break my fast tomorrow night, will be 72 hours again. And I think that's kind of the sweet spot for me. We're going to see how things go and see if that keeps getting results. Otherwise, we change it up, right? So I got a video rendering down. Been chopping up this video for you because, again, with the new job, it is gonna it's gonna be a little tougher for me to get you guys content on a regular basis. But I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that I do that. So like I said, I'm really excited about the new job. So far, so good. Like I said, I'm really just shadowing the guy that I'm replacing yesterday and today. But appears to be a great company, great bunch of people to be working with. So I'm excited. Looking forward to a new chapter. And again, the movement, the exercise, for lack of a better term, walking 10,000 steps a day on average at work. Obviously, that's going to help with my weight loss results. So if you work at a job that's very sedentary, I just recommend, hey, you get lunch, right? You get a half hour, you get an hour, or whatever it is for lunch. Go for a walk, okay? If that's all you can do, that's all you can do, okay? That's what I did when I worked at the other place, because I really didn't move around much because it was really sedentary, because it was a really slow place in comparison to this one. I would just, on my lunch break, I would go for a walk. I'm not going to say every single day, but 3 times a week for sure. So do what you can do. That's the secret. Once you start feeling a little bit better, or you're, maybe day 1 you feel like you can start doing, just do it. Get some movement. This is, they say it's 80% diet, 20% exercise. I don't know if those numbers are right, but get some movement. That's the important thing. Winter's coming. It's going to become a little more difficult. So just do what you can do. Maybe by winter, you're doing good enough when the snow starts hitting the ground. Maybe then you are feeling up to hitting the gym. And if you are, of course, I recommend doing that. I mean, if I could go to the gym every single day, I would do that, So anyways, I'm going to get to making these tacos, and I'll see you guys on the next clip. All right, it is Saturday, September the 14th. I have been officially at the 3-week mark of getting back into keto, tracking my weight loss journey, doing some prolonged fasting. Wanted to give you an update, so we're going to pop over to the scale right now. Okay, 14.5 pounds, I'm going to call it. 14.4 pounds in 3 weeks. Pretty happy about that. I've not been as strict on the keto macros as maybe I could be on a lot of those refeeds, but ultimately moving in the right direction. And as I mentioned, I started a new job, so I know that this is going to start coming off a little quicker because I'm walking like 4 miles a day at work, just really around the building, just everything that I do. So that's awesome. I'm excited about that. So this is pretty much the end of episode 3, week 3 of my keto, prolonged fasting, weight loss journey. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching these videos. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Or if you just have any kind of comment, leave it below. Appreciate each and every one of you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.